Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley, and today I'm gonna do a kind of spooky-ish look for me, kind of, maybe. But more importantly, I want to talk about a situation that I'm in right now that maybe other people have experienced too. I am self-sabotaging myself. So, trigger warning if that might upset you. So, let's jump into it. Okay, so just like my last video, I'm just gonna chit chat. So I, when I weighed this morning, I weigh on Monday. So today that I'm filming this is Sunday. I have lost 18 pounds in total since I've started this health journey, and which is amazing. That's so great. But I don't know about anybody else. Oh, I forgot to clip my hair back. I don't know about anybody else, but like the fact that I need to lose a larger amount of weight can kind of make it difficult when I do lose like this thought of like 18 pounds, because like I want to celebrate the fact that I've lost 18 pounds because that's exciting. But at the same time, my like subconscious is like, yeah, but you still have so far to go. You still have so much more to lose. And the biggest reason I'm self-sabotaging is because in the last 3 or 4 years that I have been trying to lose weight, so like I would lose like 20 pounds usually. Like I could get about 20 pounds off, or roundabouts 20 pounds, like right around this mark that I'm at right now, this 18 mark. And so I know that I am doing this self-sabotaging because subconsciously I'm just keep thinking like, you're not gonna lose any more. You've hit your mark. This is where you start gaining weight back. You might as well just start eating badly and eating whatever you want because you know you're not gonna lose anymore. And so that's the struggle that I'm on. And so like all last week I ate horribly for breakfast, and I mean, I guess I wouldn't eat horribly all day long, but for the majority of the day I wouldn't eat great. And I had gained like 2 pounds back. Now I don't know what the scale will say tomorrow, which is Monday, from like when I'm actually filming this. I don't know what the scale's gonna say. I don't know if it's going to jump back up a couple pounds, if it's gonna stay around the 18 mark. I honestly have no idea. And I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel, because like it's my own fault, obviously. But my self-worth is not great, right? And so a lot of times, like when I've gotten to this point, like I just think, well, you don't deserve to lose weight. You don't deserve to feel good in your body and in your skin and whatever. And that's not true. Like, obviously, that's so not true. I deserve to feel great about who I am and how I look in my body and the choices that I make. And unfortunately, I just make choices sometimes because my subconscious tells me like, you're gonna fail anyway. So you might as well just go ahead and start failing because you're not gonna make this work. So, and then on top of it, my son has been on fall break. So we are completely out of our routine. And I think that has a bit, like, some to do with it too. Like, I think I've just been so out of routine with him being, you know, on fall break and stuff. And so I'm hoping this week, when he goes back to school and things get back to normal, like I can get back to normal. I've bought all of the things that I need to like continue eating healthy. And so I have just got to, you know, come tomorrow, just do it and just, you know, get myself out of this thought process that I don't deserve to be healthy or feel good or whatever, when it's like I deserve to feel good. I deserve to have a happy life and, you know, be able to do everything with my kids. And, you know, when we went to the zoo yesterday, which was great, and I didn't ride any of the rides simply just because I had my daughter. She's not big enough to ride, you know, really. We did all ride the train, which was nice. But, you know, like in my brain, it's like, well, you're always just going to be fat. That's just who you are. You're just always going to be fat. And it's like, that's so, like, that's such a bad way to think. And it's not true. Like, I am allowed to feel good. I'm allowed to lose weight. I'm allowed to feel good in my body and in my skin. And I'm allowed to lose weight. And I'm allowed to make those changes. And like, I just have to keep telling my subconscious, like, shut up. You need to get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that angel devil shoulder thing, you know? It's like the devil on one side's like, you're just not going to make it. You're just not going to do it. You're worthless. You don't deserve this. You can't make the changes. You're always just going to live this way. And it's like, then the little angel on the other side's like, but that's not true. Yeah, that's not true. You can live a healthy life. You can make healthy choices. You can do all the things that you want to do. It's just, I have to be the one to make the changes. And that's really hard. It's really, really hard. But I am going to get up in the morning. I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to Chick-fil-A breakfast bowl. And I am going to start looking in my mirror. I'm going to start making better choices. You have got to get your crap together. Okay? You can do this. You deserve this. You are worth making these changes for. And not only you, but you're worth making these changes for your kids. You should be able to make these changes for your kids. They deserve to have you to be able to go and do all the things. So stop making the choices. Sorry, I had to yell at myself for a minute. Anyway, that was intense. I apologize. So all that to say, self-sabotaging sucks, doesn't it? Because you never feel good after you eat something that you know probably shouldn't eat. And then you feel like crap. And then you want to, you know, that's the thing. You feel so bad and you beat up yourself so bad because it's like, well, you chose to eat this, so it's your fault. And it's like, yeah, I know. I get it. But that doesn't mean I don't have value. It doesn't mean that, you know, I can't change or whatever. It doesn't mean that I'm stuck in this forever, because I'm not, and I don't have to be, but I'm gonna be if I don't start making the changes that I need to make. And I've done so good. I've lost 18 pounds. That's huge. I mean, that is something worth celebrating. That's something that has value. But when you've been overweight for so long and you're constantly in a battle of losing and gaining weight and losing and gaining weight, losing and gaining weight, and then it's like when you see people, they're like, oh my gosh, you look great. Oh my gosh. And you're right around that 20-pound mark. And then you gain it back. And then you see those people again. And they're like, oh, that's okay. You can lose it again. And it's like, this may never see the light of day. I don't know. And you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? What I literally just said, that people are like, oh my gosh, nobody has ever told me that. Nobody, ever. Nobody in my life has ever been like, oh, well, you can lose it again. Nobody. So why in my brain am I like making it out that it's just like this horrific thing? Can you tell that I have a lot of opinions and a lot of feelings about this? Because I do. I got lots of things in my brain and lots of thoughts and feelings. Anyway, I just want to make good choices. And I just want to, like, I think once I hit the like 21-pound mark, I'll be like totally great because, you know, I won't constantly be thinking like, oh, I've only ever lost 20 pounds and now, which isn't true. I've lost more than 20 pounds, but in the most recent future, or the most recent past rather, as soon as I hit that 20-pound mark, it's like all is lost and I gain all the weight back that I had lost. And it's like, why do I do this to myself? Like, why? Why do I, it's like, why are my coping mechanisms food? Why? Why am I like that? Why? Why do I have to be like that? Anyway, don't be like me. If you're at that number that is so like close to you and you're like, oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Don't give it up. Don't sabotage everything you have worked hard for because of a bad day or, you know, this just took a turn. Anyway, but like I said, so if you're in this position like I am, where you're so close to that pound mark where like everything turns for you and it's like you're right at that moment of, oh, this is where everything goes to crap and this is where I lose it all. Like, hold on. Just hold on to yourself. You are worth it. You are worth keeping it together. And you are worth shutting out those voices in your brain so that way you can be successful and you can hit that pound mark and you can get past it. And then once you're past it, like you can really kind of start to move forward. And I think that's where I'm at. Like, I think for me that is the 20-pound mark. And I think, but yeah, for me, it's the 20-pound mark. It's that mark of I've lost it a couple of times and then I can never keep it off. And I always gain the weight back or I always gain more weight or whatever. And so it's like, I really think that once I hit 22 or 21 pounds or whatever lost, that it's going to really be like, girl, why were you stressing? Why were you acting so crazy? Like, obviously you can do it. You just had to get there. You just had to, you know, but anyway, I hope that this made sense. I don't know. This probably made no sense whatsoever and probably just sounds like a whole bunch of rambling words, which honestly is what is in my brain right now. So, I mean, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of what's floating around up in here. But it's like, I don't know why we do that. But I think because I'm in this self-sabotaging moment and it's like, if I can get through it, like if I can just tomorrow when I wake up and things are back to normal, son's back in school, you know, we're all like back to normal, then it's going to be so much easier like from now on, because I'll be like, I got through it. I got through it once. I can get through it again. Like, I just have to push and not give up on myself. And that's the hardest thing, because it's like, I just don't really feel like I have much value and my self-esteem is just really low. And when you already feel like that, it's very easy to just be like, no, you're never going to get through it. And if you kind of already accept that, then yeah, you're probably not. So that's my goal, is to just get through the self-sabotaging portion of my life right now, which is proving to be maybe a little bit difficult. It's been a week. Like, I have legit just effed around for a week. And, you know, I am nervous that, you know the saying, F around and find out. I feel I'm a little nervous that I'm in the about to find out portion of this whole thing. So, listen, let's see, where was I? I don't know. Anyway, if you're in a self-sabotaging situation right now, like I am, just, you know what? Have faith in yourself. You can get through this. You can get through it. You can get to that number and you can get past it. You can get past whatever it is that's holding you back and whatever it is that you feel like is keeping you from reaching the goals that you have for yourself. You are worthwhile. You are worth the effort of being successful. You're worth the effort of being successful. You have value and you matter. And you should get to live the life that you want to live no matter what. No matter what anybody says or what anybody else thinks, you matter. I just needed to say this stuff, mostly to myself. Mostly just to get it out of my freaking brain. Okay. So, let me put on some mascara. My husband's gonna come home and be like, what in the world is on your face? I have never in my life done a look like this, ever. But it's exactly what I wanted. Like, in my brain, this is exactly what I had in my brain. Pretend we have lashes, okay? Just pretend that I have lashes on. For me? Okay, thanks. I look scary. I look wild. Wow. All right. Well, happy Halloween. This is my Halloween look. It is exactly what I pictured in my brain. I wanted black glitter on the lid and then like orange smoked out on top. It's exactly what I wanted. If this video makes any sense to you at all, thank you. Thank you for watching and sticking around and going through this journey with me of whatever this is. This is where we ended up. So, happy Halloween. I'm sorry if I rambled and that I make no sense at all in this video. I think more than anything, I just needed to say everything and get it off my own brain. And if it resonates at all with anybody, I'm glad. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys later. Bye.